Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S10E, also known as the iPhone XR killer. Let's just keep it real. Now you can pick this up from Samsung.com. I'll throw the link up in the description. The price on this one, $750 for 128 gigs of storage and $850 for 256 gigs of storage. All right, first things first, let's go through all of the specs. Now this is a GSM and CDMA phone, so it's going to work on all of your carriers. Now in the United States, we got 4 colors: Prism White, Prism Black, Prism Blue, and Flamingo Pink. Now outside of the States, you also got Canary Yellow and Prism Green. For the display, you got a 5.8-inch dynamic AMOLED panel with a resolution of 1080 by 2280. Now that's 438 for the PPI Patrol, and you get Gorilla Glass 5. For the processor, you got the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 with the Adreno 640 GPU. What does that mean? Top of the line specs. Now it's running Android 9 VIP with the Samsung One UI skin on top. Now you got 6 or 8 gigs of RAM, 128 or 256 gigs of storage. Both of them feature a micro SD card slot for expandable memory up to 512 gigs. For the camera, on the rear you got a dual setup. So one is 12 megapixels, that's f1.5 to 2.4, and you got a 16 megapixel f2.2 wide angle lens. Shout out to Samsung, that's one of the things that's been missing over the years. Now you got the wide angle lens. On the front, you got a 10 megapixel camera, that's f1.9. For the battery, you got a non-removable 3100 milliamp battery that features fast charge. Now you also get dual speakers, fingerprint sensor, wireless charge, reverse wireless charge, Bluetooth 5.0, always on display, and the phone is IP68 dust and water resistant. So what's missing from my normal checklist? Nothing. Hype, this is a beast. All right, so let's pop this open and see what it is. Shout out to White Shoes. She got the day off. The cat union came and seen me and told me I've been working her too hard, so she's literally off today. Let's see. Dr. Manhattan on deck. Here we go. Galaxy S10E. Nice black box. Giggity. Here we go. Rah. Okay. Now there's a little booklet in here. Let's fish this out of here. Okay, it's going to be your SIM ejection tool. Let's see what else you get. Okay, you got your usual books and shit. Plug them and file them. Here's your phone. Now this is the Prism Blue color right here. Let's peel this off. Rah. Woo! Look at that shine. Let me do the smell test on this. Whew. Yeah, this is that blue. Let's see what else you get. Now this is going to be your headphones. Let me pop this out of here. One thing I forgot to mention. Headphone jack. Headphone jack. Apple, pay attention. Headphone jack. These are going to be your headphones. I actually tried these out on a different model. AKG status. They do sound good. You get some different color earbuds, different size actually. Here's your fast charging brick, OTG, and this is going to be your USB Type-C charging cable. Hold on a second, y'all. Shout out to White Shoes. No days off. White Shoes. Calm down. Okay, back to the phone. Now let me get a little wipe down for that dramatic effect. Check this out. Galaxy S10E. Now in the front, let's go through the buttons real quick. Here's your fingerprint sensor. It's actually located on the side. On the top, there's your SIM tray. You got a mic. There's your volume up and down, Bixby button, headphone jack, USB Type-C, another mic, and your speaker grill. Now you actually got dual speakers on this. Let's power this up. Got your pinhole camera in the front. Let me peel this off real quick. Now look, on a side note, when I did this on the last video, a lot of people was getting mad at me like, oh, it's a pre-installed screen protector. Let me tell you something. If you think this is a screen protector, all right, look at this. If you think this is a screen protector, then that little piece of plastic I peeled off the back, that's a case. All right, so leave that plastic on the back. That'll be your case, and this will be your screen protector. This is not a screen protector. Back to business. All right, so let's start this up. I know. Whew, look at that edge-to-edge display. Got your pinhole camera. This looks beautiful. I gotta wipe it down one more time. Look at that. Prism blue might be the color of the year. Now, I'm not going to do my usual pause the video and come back with a 30-minute review because I plan on doing a full review on this one. So I will set up everything and then we'll do a little walkthrough, but I'm not going to do a 30-minute review today. I'm going to do a full real review. Now, on a side note, got something special. We got the flamingo pink. All right, now y'all know what today is. I ain't going to say it, but y'all know they call me Flamingo Floss, so we couldn't do this without the flamingo pink version. Let's pop this one open and see what it looks like. Rah. There's the flamingo pink. Dual cameras on the back. Now this fingerprint sensor is built into the side. It's up a little bit high, but it doesn't really matter on this phone because it's pretty small. Now that's one of my gripes with the S10 Plus. The fingerprint sensor, the power button is just up too high. But on this phone, it's not really going to make a difference. All right, shoes, calm down. Now again, check this out. Here's your screen protector, which y'all calling it a screen protector. I'm calling it plastic. This is not going to protect your phone, okay? Let me just make that clear. Now, y'all know I'm a screen protectorologist. All right, I've been doing screen protectors for years. If you're going to buy a $750 phone and use this as a screen protector, let me give you some advice. Don't do it to yourself. You spend $750 for a phone, get a tempered glass screen protector. Do not rely on this, all right? This is called plastic film. Flick of the wrist. Flamingo pink. Now, honestly, this actually doesn't look like pink. It kind of looks more like a orange peach, more like a reddish peach. Not even red. Let me rephrase that. This is more like peach. All right, so fellas, you can actually rock this and get away with it. It's not straight up flaming pink. It's flamingo pink, and the name alone sounds dope. All right, so feels good in the hands, ladies. You know the procedures. Nice lightweight on this. I can understand why somebody would actually want this one as opposed to the S10 or the S10 Plus. First of all, you got the flat display. Now, I mentioned this in a prior video. The curved display looks beautiful, but if you're rocking your phone with no case, that curved display is going to get on your nerves because if you hold the phone like this, you're going to be touching your screen and wondering why nothing's happening because you're actually pressing down on the screen. So you're not going to have that problem with this one. A little bit smaller, and you got all of the bells and whistles. Wireless charge, reverse wireless charge, dual speakers, you name it. All right, so let me pause the video real quick. I'll drop my information in, and then we'll breeze through the OS. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phone. I've been playing around with it for a few minutes, and I got to be honest with y'all. For $750 and everything that you're getting, this phone is a major, major, major go. This might be the best deal of the year. Now, I can easily understand why you would pick the S10E over the S10 Plus, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. Now, like I said, I'm not going to do a full review now. I'm going to use this for about a week, but let's just go through some of the basics. First up, build quality. $750, glass back, aluminum trim, water resistant, feels good in the hands, wireless charge, dual speakers. This is sick. All right, this is totally sick. $750, you cannot go wrong with this phone. Always on display. Looking vibrant as ever. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can open up the phone. Once you pick it up, you see it's going to bring you to your lock screen. You see that little flash around the camera? That's searching for my face. So now I'm going to do that again and look at the phone. Bang. Just like that. Now, you also got your fingerprint sensor on the side. Now, you don't have to press it. You just rest your finger on it, and it pops right open. Now, I usually hate the fingerprint sensor on the side. Y'all see my Razr Phone 2 review. But this one actually feels good. And it's an actual button that you could press if you want. Just got to get the hang of it. And you have swipe gestures. I got to set those up. Display. Beautiful. Look at that. Now, if you use a black wallpaper, you can't even see that pinhole camera. Now, I've been getting mixed comments about the pinhole camera. I'll take that over the notch gang any day of the week. And even over the teardrop. I'll take that too. Let's take it over to YouTube. We'll check the display and we'll check the speakers.
Gotcha.
Listen to how loud these speakers are. This is a $750 flagship. Look at that. Beautiful viewing angles. No complaints on that. Got your picture in picture. Multitasking. Got the Google Maps open at the same time. This is a good look. Let's check those web browsing speeds. Apple.com. Apple.com. Now, white shoes purring, interfering with the mic. Let's try it again. Shoes just jumped on my shoulder. Apple.com. There it is. Let's open with Chrome. Now, this is my first time using this. I might have to set this up. Going through my welcome screen real quick. Hold up. All right, we'll try it again. Here's the full website. Let's exit out. Okay. Apple.com. There it is. Full website. All the pictures. Nice and smooth. So you got a beautiful display. Nice loud speakers. Let's check wireless charge. Why not? Do I got a wireless charger somewhere? Hold up. All right, check this out. Now you got wireless charge. And you also have reverse wireless charge. So you're going to go to reverse power share. And now you can wirelessly charge your phone, your Galaxy Buds, your watch, or whatever Qi compatible device directly from the back of your phone. That's pretty sick. All right, so let's check out the camera real quick. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go through everything. I just want y'all to see this. Watch the wide angle. Look at that. That's pretty sick. Now, here's some test shots I just took. If you notice, you see everything is black in the background, but white shoes got the color. That's dope. This camera is beautiful. Look at the detail on this. This camera is excellent. When I do the full review, I'll go through all of the different modes. All right, so before I get out of here, let me just answer one quick question. Why would you buy the S10E over the S10 or the S10 Plus? Without even using the phone for longer than a couple of hours, there's two things that come to my mind. Number one, the price. $750 versus over $1,000. Do the math yourself. Save some money. Now, you're still getting the same flagship specs. You got the same processor, same GPU. Yeah, you're taking a hit with the display. You lose some camera features, some of the gimmicks, but it's still basically the same flagship performance. And number two, the size. Look at the difference in size. Now, everybody don't want a big giant phone, especially a lot of the ladies that I know. You want something smaller. This is definitely a lot smaller, and it's going to feel better in your hands, easier to use. People always ask me, why do I carry an iPhone XS and an iPhone XS Max at the same time? Because a lot of times when I whip the phone out of my pocket, I just want to do some quick operations. I don't need a big giant display. I want it to be nice and small. Same reason why I carry a Galaxy Note 9 and a Galaxy S9 at the same time. One big, one small. Now, when I do the full review, I have a bunch of comparisons. Hit me up in the comments and let me know if there's anything specific y'all want me to cover. But you already know how I do. I'm going to tear this apart from top to bottom. All right, so overall, so far right now, this phone is a triple major go. It's definitely the iPhone XR killer. Shout out to everybody in Team Apple. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at your company for charging y'all $750 and not delivering. One more thing I wanted to address. Now, when I did my live stream, I called this the peasant phone. A lot of people got mad at me. Y'all missed the joke. All right, when I said peasant phone, I wasn't talking about the phone. I was talking about the price. This is the peasant price compared to the Galaxy S10 Plus, and that's a good thing. It's the same way if I said the Mercedes C-Class is the peasant Mercedes. There's no such thing as a peasant Mercedes-Benz. A Benz is a Benz, but if you compare the price to a S63 AMG, then that's the peasant price. It's a good thing. All right, calm down. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter, that's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock won the beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize. Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S10.